then, this is something different. I've seen them, but I've never carried one. It's got a good old floor. It looks like it's got a massive floor on it. It's not a 45 footer, or else it would be here. So it's a 40 foot. It's an I-cube, but look, no doors on the front, fine. Look at all these doors here, and they've all got seals on. And they, oh wow, look, a fairly big door. No, this is a door. No, that's a door. That's a door. Oh, it looks like the whole side opens up. Look, this, see the overlap here. So this undoes, that undoes, that undoes, fine. So that's this door here. There's a hinge here, look. And that must open, and then this must open. So the whole side, look, one there, look. So there's two huge big doors on the side of this. So the thing must be very long in there. And there's no back door on it, look. Oh no, there is. There's back doors on it as well. Ah, the back doors aren't sealed. Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? Unless there's a lock up there. These anti-theft lock things. Let's have a look. No, it's empty. It sounds empty. Yeah, there's nothing in it. But can you see how it's massive doors? There was something special in this. It says a lift off, so I think we're going to get rid of it. Not in one of our usual places, sort of thing. Oh, that's interesting. Notice though, it's somehow bigger. There's a huge gap in there. You can get your finger in there. So this thing's going to be banging and moving around when it's empty. Because look, it somehow is bigger. That took my notice. Let's try. Look, there's nothing in there. Whatever it is, it's got a hell of a strong floor. It was a hell of a strong thing. It must have been one big lump of something in there. Look. And again, this is the same. This is going to move around. Yeah, it's locked on. It doesn't matter. But be ready for it to jiggle about a bit. Yeah. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? This is different. So one of the great things about being out on the road is, and if you're a petrol head, you know, eventually you will see everything. And look at this beauty. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you what making it. Look, a yang tank. Ooh, and really clean, isn't it? That's really nice. That is. Well, I don't know what it is or what make it is, but yeah, you eventually see every car that you want to see. It takes a time, might take a lifetime, but you do eventually see things. So, we had plenty of warning about this vehicle in that lay-by. All the signs was telling us, stranded vehicle. It looks like they've only just pulled him into a lay-by. Looks like he's broken down before, but we shouldn't have 4-lane running. It's so dangerous. If you break down here, you've got 4 lanes running towards you. Madness. We need a hard shoulder. The hard shoulder did a job. Okay. All the signs are electronic. In this particular case that we've just passed, everything worked as it should. But it doesn't always work as it should. And it would have only happened when somebody or something, whether the electronics or whether somebody rang on the phone or whatever, it was reported to people, you know, the people in charge, and obviously they put the lights on, and that's how it works. It's how it should work. That's how they've sold it to us. But doesn't mean to say that this 4-lane running with no hard shoulder available if you break down is right. It's Absolutely deadly. Yeah. Should never, never, never have happened. We shouldn't have 4-lane running. Whenever I'm on the inside lane here, I know it's busy. It stops them from undercutting me, and I always keep a really good gap whenever I'm running in a 4-lane running on the inside lane. Extra gap, because the truck and the white car in front are breaking a path for me. If they see something, I stay far enough back that I can easily see their lights, easily react, and put my brakes on nice and gently behind them. But I very rarely run up here on my own unless I've got somebody in front of me clearing a path. So dangerous this 4-lane running is. I mean, here's one of them lay-bys. It's, you know, there's even a barrier. I mean, if the barrier was set back a bit and you could go on the green, you know, let's say there was enough room to put your vehicle in the grass or a grass verge or something. You can't even put your vehicle on the grass verge if it can, you know. As you know and I know, they break down whenever they want. And, you know, we're slightly uphill. You're not exactly going to roll to a lay-by, are you? Or if you've had a puncture or, you know, if you come to a complete stop here now, look at this 4-lane running and there's nowhere to escape. Yeah, we need the barrier, and the barrier stops you from running off. But do we need a barrier this close to the edge when you're 4-lane running? Now here, see where it's grass is, at least you can try and attempt to get up the grass or get out the way. You can attempt, aren't you, if you can. If your vehicle breaks up in such a way where you've got to stop. You've got to stop. So there's a lay-by here. But, you know, we don't live in a perfect world. The cars don't break down every lay-by. They break down whenever they want. So if you were broken down here, although you've got space to go on the grass over there, should you need to, or you should feel the need to do it, the barrier is preventing you. So you're trapped in a death lane. This 4-lane running, live rain, hard shoulder running is complete madness. However, did they ever decide this was a good thing? You know, there's a problem, yeah, there's congestion, yeah. I'm not selling, I'm telling you there's a good solution, but of all the worst solutions they could have come up with was this 4-lane running. It's so dangerous. This is Widnes Bridge. Now, I always used to go the old way. It's been that long since I've come this way, but this is the new Widnes Bridge. There is a toll on it. I'll have to remember to ring the office. It's been so long since I've been this way. So long. And I'm pretty sure this is the first time for me to use the Widnes Bridge. I'm on my way to Liverpool. I'm going to stop in this lane. This is the Widnes. There's the old Widnes Bridge. You never used to pay the old Widnes Bridge. This is the new one. I wonder if it takes me to a tunnel. Liverpool. No, I want Liverpool. I'm going to Liverpool. So, yeah, I'm going to stay out here. I've got to pay online, so I've got to remember to... I don't think it's much. I think it's about £2 or something stupid like that. Yeah, I'm going to Liverpool. I'm going the 62. I want the 62. I don't know why it didn't bring me round. I was right by Lim there. I thought I was going to go up and round, but I thought, better follow the sat-nav. So the sat-nav brought me this way. So I'm going this way. Let's see where it takes me. It says to keep this way, Liverpool. That's what I want, Liverpool, yeah. And I'm going to Freightliner. Oh, so follow that bloke. I'm actually going to Freightliner Liverpool. Now I thought it was on this lower road. It might still be yet, but anyway, that was Widnes Bridge, and I want to go to Freightliner Liverpool, and there's a Freightliner just past me truck. So my plan now is to keep an eye on the sat nav, obviously, but then also try and follow him and hope he's going there. That's the old way. There is a container place down just the other side of the bridge in Widnes. I think it's by a big Tesco's. I think it's by a big Eddie Stobart depot. By the arches here on my right, left-hand side, I should say. So anyway, so I sort of remember this side of it. This is the old, this will join up with the old road now then. So yeah, this is okay. This is okay. I'm going to the Dock Road, Garstang. So I might be where I thought there's one along this bottom road here somewhere. But it said Dock Road, so, and to me Dock Road is right in the middle of Liverpool, but it's an L19 postcode, so I'm a little bit confused. But there might be two different Dock Roads, because I don't remember the Garstang bit. So I might remember it. If it's along here on my left, it's fine. But it said Dock Road, so anyway, let's do this. So this is Speke. There's a Speke airport. This is where the Ford factory is, isn't it? I think. The Ford engine factory, Speke. Yeah. I'm still behind the, I've only got 3 miles to go. This is a Freightliner truck in front of me. So I'm a bit confused because I thought Dock Road is virtually the centre where the ferry goes from the ferry goes to the Isle of Man, by the Liver buildings. I thought it was on, when they said Dock Road, I thought that was Dock Road, but that must be Dock Road, Liverpool. I'm actually going to Garstang, so this is where I originally thought it was in my head. If you'd sent me to Freightliner, I would have gone here. I think there's one in the big industrial estate, Manchester way. What's that called? Oh, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been out and about, you know, so long. But yeah, I think it's going to come up on our left side now. The one that I want, Freightliner. If I remember, it's a bit of a tight turn. There's not much room between leaving the dual carriageway and the entrance in. But anyway, let's go and have a look, shall we? So, as it turns out, it was better coming this way and using that toll bridge, because I was going to go up the M6, catch the 62, come across on the 62 and head in towards Liverpool that way. But this is the other way to come into Liverpool from Chester way, you know, below Warrington way, past Widnes. So I don't think the sat nav was correct. It is the shorter route, otherwise it would have been the long way round. Probably on quicker roads, more motorway, but anyway, I'm a mile away. I'll follow this guy here. I've bet my shirt on this guy in front of me. So he's going to turn left in a mile. Well, I hope he's going to turn left in a mile. Well, I'm going to turn left behind him in a mile, because, you know, if he's not going where I want to go, at least he'll be able to tell me where I've got to go, because he's right near where he works, his depot. So I reckon when he turns left, we'll be turning left with him. So if he's going not the place I want to go, at least hopefully he'll stop fairly early and we can ask him, or this is where we want to go. I think we'll see the containers first, if I remember, because it's on this side of the road. So yeah, so I think I'm all right. I think it was where I thought it was, but the Dock Road I thought was by the Liver buildings, Dock Road, and you know that big building with the glass on it on the corner. Pity we're not going that way. because there's a place in Liverpool here along the dock road there where you come off from the side of the sea, and it's glass, and you can see you yourself and the truck in the reflection of the building. And it's been so long since I've been that way. I'd love to go that way. Hold on, here we are. What does this look like? Does that look like a gantry crane? Yeah, look, I was right. Containers. We are here in the containers. You can see them. Look, we're going to go left. Yeah, we're going to go left in here. Get ready to go left. Get ready to go left at the end of the road here. This is where we want to be. This is where the sat-nav's taking us. We're going to do a left in here. Yeah. Ooh, hey, blimey. I thought we were going to go right by the dock road, but this'll do. Yeah, this is where I want to be. It's been a long time since I've been here. So we used to do containers all over. Yeah, follow him. It was a good bet, wasn't it? I told you follow him, didn't I? As soon as you've turned left, it's a very short road. So if there's any queuing or any problems, this is a terrible place to be, but luckily we've got in. So luckily or unluckily, whichever way you look at it, luckily it's really quiet here. So I've hit a nice quiet spell. But unluckily, you can't ask anyone. There wasn't many people about, but luckily I found someone. This looks like where I want to be. It looks like he's going to get the one that I want, so I think we're going to be all right. Getting out will be the next thing. I think I've seen the way out. But they're not the best of signs. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're snookered. So I'm going to go forward now, because I think this is the box for me. So I'll go somewhere where he can get me. So I've got my box. I've tied it on. I've done the lock so it's secure. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. So, yes, you can see the saving. It's machines that let you in. It's machines that let you out, security-wise. You know, you get scanned and all that. Which is a good thing, because obviously they're saving money, blah, blah, blah. But the bad thing about the machines is you've no one to ask. You can't say, here mate, where do I go now? What do I do now, mate? You know, so, or if something untoward was to happen, there's no one around on the ground like the old days. There would always be somebody somewhere. But anyway, let's attempt. We've got a green light there, haven't we? I saw it turn from red to green, come around this dead end bit. I think I can see a path out, so I think we're okay, you know. Yeah, I reckon. And I guess, you've been here 2 or 3 times, you'd know instantly. It's one of those places. There's not much to learn in any of these places, really. Except, you know, if you can be in the wrong place, I can be in the wrong place. Anyway, we're in and out quite successfully out of Freightliner Liverpool. Been years and years since I've been here, years and years. And you see, there's not a lot of space when there's a queue, but there isn't a queue, so it's not too bad of a thing. So yeah, so it looks like we're going to go over the Widnes Bridge again, which makes sense to go that way. So it was better to keep my powder dry, so I can ring the office up now and say I've used that bridge twice, rather than ring them, tell them I've used it, and then ring them again and tell them I've used it. So let's get over it, and then we can ring the office and get them to pay the bill. So it doesn't matter which way we go, which way the sat-nav sends us, we've got to go past Lim, which is a big thing. I think I've still got the card when it was popular. It was popular 2000 when it first opened. It's a Lim truck stop. I think it still is popular, but there was a truck stop before that, and this opened I think in 2000, I think it was. So anyway, we'll go to Lim. It's a massive truck stop, very popular, very famous, so we'll have our break at Lim and we'll have a walk around in Lim, see what we can see. So we could have split off that way. We could go left and go around the bridge. And actually, I worked at the end of there in the quarry. It was one of the few places. Before I had my HGV license, I was a muck shifter. And usually you'd go landfill, you'd go to an area that has already been worked. But there, we were with KV and we broke ground. Do you know, we were the first machines. I think it was a quarry, a little gravel quarry we were digging out. But we were the first people to break ground there, at the end there. I can't remember what it was called now. Oh, is this a Goldwing? Yeah, I think this is a Goldwing. No, it's not? No. We were the first people to break ground there, so it was very nice sometimes to start the actual beginning of a, you know, of a job, of a little quarry thing. Yeah. Anyway, we're headed back towards this bridge the other side now, so we should, I'm hoping, we'll get a better view of the old one, the one that this replaces. We didn't really get a good look at it the other way around, did we? Because we sort of came from behind it. So I reckon if you keep your eyes to the right, because this is part of the old road that used to take us there, we should see the old bridge. Could be trees in the way. I mean, it's very it's gone very green since I was here last time. I think I'm nearly at the end of my HGV driving, which brings me to 35 years. But this would have been the first few roads I would have been on. This is where I first started tramping around here, because actually where Appleton, where I've been this morning, I can't seem to remember, but I think we used to subcontract to a guy out of there. Yeah, M&M from Gibbing Michael. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's see if we can see this bridge from the other. We're looking for the old one. We're going on the new one, but we're looking for the old one. So again, look to the right. Look to the right. Yeah, look to the right. Let's see if we can see the old Runcorn Bridge. It's oh no, it's not. It's way beyond us. Yeah, we're not going to see it. I'll have to put a picture of it in for you. Yeah, I can see it by looking right, but you can't see it on the camera because you're looking forward, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, it no matter. We've you may as well stick with it. Have a look at this way. Come across this way. This is the new Runcorn Bridge. The other way around now. Yeah, I can clearly see it on the horizon, but you're stuck on the front camera. I'll get a thing quite I'll put in a picture of the old bridge when I get home and make this into a film. But that's the new one we're going on, except the other one, there was never a toll on the other one, I don't remember. Obviously it's got to be paid for, and they're dragging money, any excuse to get money off you. But yeah, this is the new one. We're on the new Runcorn Bridge again. And it seems to flow a lot better. The old Runcorn Bridge, there was lots of turnings, lots of roundabouts. I think they've just straightened everything up now. All that I seem to get here very, very easily. It's a huge estuary we're going across. I don't think it's particularly a tall bridge, just quite a long one. Yeah, goes for a long time, doesn't it? So this is the new, well, I say new, I guess it's got to be 10 years old, hasn't it? How old is the new Runcorn Bridge? We'll have to Google it, won't we? We'll have to Google how old the old Runcorn Bridge. I guess at the time the bridge replaced what would have been a ferry, a horse-drawn ferry or something. I don't know. We'll have to do a bit of Googling about it. So anyway, that was the new Runcorn Bridge, but it's been there quite some time. So here we are, we're just coming into Lim, truck stop. Let's see if there's anything interesting to see. I think we go past the wash first. We go down here, look. 2 hours free parking. We only want 45 minutes, don't we? We're going to take a break here. Here we go. Poplars 2000, yeah, it's still got the same name. The car wash is that way. Yeah, the truck wash is that way. It's rolled gently in. They've tried all sorts, barriers, buckets, they've tried all sorts. Let's go and find our place, somewhere to park. We might sort of go down first. Fuel is here. Pretty much takes every fuel card that you'll ever want down here. Loads of fuel pumps. Loads and loads of fuel pumps. We've just seen a truck come out of a space up there. So let's go see if we can sneak behind and come out of that gap. Because we've just seen one come out and hopefully nobody's gone into it. We're planning on just driving in rather than backing in. So where was he? Where was he? Where was he? Unless somebody went in behind him. Come on, come on, come on. He was way up here somewhere. Is this where we want to be? There we are. That'll do us fine. That'll do us just fine. I thought we'd seen him come out. Look. There we are. It's a little spot here, isn't it? Yeah. So this is Lim. We're at Lim truck stop. We're going to take our mandatory 45-minute break. Oh. So let me tell you a old fart story. Yeah. Before these tacos, electronic digicards, but before the books, we had taco discs. Let me see if I can find one at home for you. Anyway, there was a paper taco disc, and it would go behind your clock. You'd have the key here, and you'd open your clock. Have I still got it? No. You used to have your key, and you'd open the head. And you'd put this paper disc behind there, and it used to, on the disc it used to have your speed and the distance you'd gone, and underneath the bottom it would have, like, I think it was 20 kilometers. Every 20 kilometers the inside dial used to go in and out. So, you know, if you'd been very slowly, if you were going slowly, it was time and distance. It was just like a clock, and the paper used to move like this. And it was so if you didn't go very far, the little dial didn't used to go up or down very often, so it was quite a line in town. But so you knew you were stuck in traffic. But if you were on, you know, say a motorway or whatever, the little dial would just go up and down as doing your distance. So that used to record your distance. You knew how far you'd gone. But then on the outside edge there was a larger pin that used to do your speed. So down here was 5, 6, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and this pin. And the game used to be, I don't know if you can still do it now, it's been a long time since I've tried it, but you could, if you were going up to Scotland, you'd come into Lim, you'd take your break, so that allowed you 4.5 hours driving, and the secret or the trick was to keep your foot to the board. Don't even take it off, because if you took your foot off or slowed down, the little dial would come down and you would see it on the tracing paper. So the trick was to get up to speed and hold it there for 4.5 hours. Doesn't matter what was in your way, you'd go around it, you'd overtake it, you'd pass it, and you could them days. You used to be able to come out of here and keep your foot down for 4.5 hours if you were going north, and even sometimes you were going south when you're on a clear run, and the needle never came down, or if you got stuck in traffic or something, the needle would come down and it would spoil your run. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you could do it now with the roadworks and how busy the road. There's that much more traffic on the roads, but yeah, that used to be the trick, was see if you could get a clear run for 4.5 hours before then you had to take your break, so you'd find a place. By then you were near Scotland, or if you were going to Edinburgh, you were near Edinburgh. It's a good place, this is, north and south. If you're going from one end of the country to the other, this is sort of on the motorway network, you know what I mean? But this is Populous 2000, because this was here in 2000, so this place has been going for 24 years, and it used to be a truck stop further on up the road, and now it's become really quite famous. Lim, every trucker knows about Lim truck stop. So as you can hear, my voice isn't in top form today, so I'm going to try and save my voice. But next time I'm passing, next time we come up this way with the bike or the car or even the truck, I'll come and do you a full walk around. But I'm trying to save my voice, believe it or not. It's still not any good. Right then, let's get out of here. It's a busy, busy place. And always lots of trucks coming and going. It's a good place to catch heavy loads. Big loads coming here for the break, because there's plenty of space for them. Look at this one, 5 axles on his trailer. Ooh, it's a beauty. Where are you going, sunshine? Why have you backed up? Where the hell is he going? Nowhere to go. Just missed the spot. And there. I know what he was thinking. He's about to go, but he's missed the spot. Really, really busy place. You're gonna dump it there. Too eager on the throttle. If you went a bit slower, and he went a bit steadier, he might have found a spot. But as always, they're always too eager on the throttle, aren't they? And then they can't find the space. Anyway, this is us about to hit the road again. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a Land Rover. There's sort of a homemade caravan back on it. That looks interesting, doesn't it? Very interesting.